So this video is about IXL S.20, and I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do on IXL S.20, Algebra S.20. So IXL S.20 is about horizontal and vertical lines. It's a little zoomed in. So on, oh no, I clicked on S.21. Well, it'd help if I clicked on the right one. Alright, so what I'm asking you to do on this one on IXL is you're writing the equations of the lines. So I'm going to have you write down a couple of notes on page 49. You already have some notes on page 31 when we did slope man. So that is not 31. This is 31. It's the same thing as this. So we're talking about horizontal lines when the slope is 0 and vertical lines when the slope is undefined, and you write vertical lines as x equals. So let's go to page 49 and write a couple of things. So there are two. So first on page 49, I'm going to have you write IXL Algebra S.20. And it's going to be vertical and horizontal lines. So we're going to do vertical lines and horizontal lines. So you can do it based off what we've already done, which is slope man, which I'm going to have you draw at the very top. It's on page 31. That's positive slope, that's negative slope. When it's the nose, it's undefined. It's an x equals equation. And when you have a horizontal graph, that is a slope of 0. So when you have a vertical line, your slope is undefined. That's why we put a U for the nose. And the top, it's like bangs, it's an x equals equation. When you have a horizontal graph, the slope is 0. And you're going to write y equals. The reason it's an x equals line is because there is no slope is completely undefined. For the equation for a horizontal, it's the banana, which could be whatever the banana is at. We're going to put b, but your slope is 0, so it's always going to be plus 0x, or you could just simplify it to y equals b. So let me show you an example in IXL. So this is a horizontal line, so it's going to be a y equals line because it's horizontal, and it's going to be the bananas at -9 plus 0x, or you could just write y equals -9. Either one will work. IXL will take either one at this point. Okay, it's a y equals line. There's no x, so that would be a horizontal line. Okay, there's no x with it. It's a horizontal line because your slope is 0. And the slope is 0. Here's a horizontal line, so it's going to be a y equals. Y equals the bananas at 2. You can leave it like that, or you can put plus 0x. I'm just going to leave it as y equals 2 because the banana is at 2 and it's a horizontal line, so it's y equals. If it was a vertical line up and down, it'd be x equals. Oh man, it's at -2. So I was supposed to put -2. Oh no. Alright, y equals, that's a horizontal line. If it was x equals, that would be the vertical line, but it's y equals. There's no x, so that would be a slope of 0, 0x, no slope. Here, let me make sure I do this one correctly. Y equals, it's passing through 1. This one's an x equals line. An x equals line, that's an undefined slope, so that would be an undefined slope, a vertical line. An x equals another vertical line. How do I remember? Because the slope man, it's the nose, u is for undefined, and x is at the top. That's a vertical line. Vertical means up and down. Okay, this is a vertical line. Because it's a vertical line up and down, the slope is undefined. It's going to be an x equals. X equals, it passes through -8. Another up and down line, so that would be x equals, it passes through 3. And make sure I do it correctly, I don't like the other one. This is an x equals, it's a vertical line. Anytime it's x equals and there's no y, that's a vertical line. This is a horizontal line. It's going to be y equals negative 8. You don't have to put plus 0x. I'm just going to leave it like that. Y equals. There's no x because the slope is 0. How do I know? Because it's a line like this. That's 0 slope. Okay, this one's y equals. There's no x. That's a horizontal line. Y equals. No x. Another horizontal line. Another horizontal line, so y equals passes through negative 6. Make sure you don't mess up with the negatives and positives like I did. Another horizontal line, so y equals 2. How do I know? Because it passes through 2. Here's a y equals line, no x, horizontal line. This is a vertical line, x equals, because it's up and down, like the nose. It's an x equals, that's why we put an x at the top. X equals 10 because it passes through 10. This is an x equals line, that's vertical, up and down. This is a y equals because it's horizontal, your slope is 0, y equals negative 9. Here x equals, that's a vertical line, and I hope you got the hang of it.